So, today we were supposed to take the Rally Miata, which is sitting back there, to an autocross event. It was gonna be fun, it was gonna be awesome, I was gonna get more driving experience, but then they canceled the event due to rain and other weather conditions. Let me just show you outside. Wow, man, that's a lot of rain. It's like a really nice day out. It's like low 60s, it's cloudy, it's not super sunny, and it's not raining. There's no rain. Geese, shut the frick up. I'm kind of salty about that. There's only like a 40% chance of rain today. That's not a lot. I just wanted to race. Why? And on top of all of that, Starbucks messed up my coffee. I asked for light cream, which means not a lot of cream, a small amount of cream, and they give me this. This is like coffee flavored milk. It's disgusting. But, where'd I put it? How do I misplace a hydro e-brake? I found it. The good thing about today is that we are installing this. This is, of course, a hydraulic e-brake, otherwise known as a yeet stick. We are installing this in the Rally Miata. You might be asking yourself, why are you installing a hydro e-brake in something that's not a drift car? Well, believe it or not, hydro e-brakes are used in more than just drift cars. See, it's a very useful thing to help control your car. Helps kind of kick the back end out. So that's what we're using it for. Currently, with the rear-wheel drive setup on the car, we don't really need it because you can kind of just click the clutch, click, kick the clutch, and you get the same basic thing. But when we're all-wheel drive, this will be very useful to help start transitioning the car. I'm also not like a skilled enough driver to really need this quite yet. There's a lot of more basic things I need to learn before I can start implementing an awesome hydro e-brake. But it'll still be fun until. I want to give a huge thanks to Sikky for sending out this e-brake, sponsoring the build. If you guys are interested in an awesome hydraulic e-brake or anything else that Sikky has, I'll have a link in the description to their website. They also have an awesome YouTube channel, so if you want to check that out, Sikky TV, go check it out. For now, we're gonna go ahead and start installing this thing. Pretty much we have to build a mount for it and then attach the lines. We aren't gonna be able to finish today because I need to figure out what fittings I need to attach the stock lines to this line. We are doing an inline setup right now. No dual caliper stuff yet. Once we get the WRX drivetrain in there, we will do a dual caliper setup. And for all of you who are wondering, is it even possible to use a hydro e-brake with an all-wheel drive Subaru drivetrain? It is. There's something called a center diff that allows it to happen. Also, just a little bit of an update on the car. Off camera, I removed the snorkel and I made another little vent for the fender to cover up the hole. So that's pretty sick. I don't really dig the vent, but it looks better than a hole. And I definitely like the car without a snorkel on it. It looks a little bit less off-road, more rally. The plan for this install is to put the hydro e-brake somewhere like right there. I'm gonna build a mount that uses the factory bolts for the shifter. Doesn't taste great. Sikky was kind enough to send me some glasses so I don't go blind. And they're like barely tinted, so they work as safety glasses. How cool does this look? Just like that, kind of. All right. Oh yeah, that's like perfect. So see, there's this little plate, and we'll build like a bracket that goes off the trans tunnel as well.
Oh, hey there. People are missing you in videos. They're like, did you guys break up?
We didn't.
Quick interview. Wait, quick interview. Did you guys break up with Caleb?
Yeah.
Did you guys break up with
Both
Caleb?
of us did. Neither of us are dating Caleb.
We both did. Oh God.
No, Caleb and I are very happy.
Yes?
Yeah.
How happy are you?
Like this happy.
Oh, you don't even fit in camera that happy?
No,
Okay.
that happy.
Very nice.
So we got the plate in. This is where the hydro is going to go. It's actually a really good position. The only thing I don't know is when there's lines here, that might be a little annoying, but I marked out all the holes. So we're gonna drill the holes and then we're gonna build a bracket to connect it to the trans tunnel so it's not, you know, flibbly flobbly.
Diamonds on my neck, dosey do, cash goes, ride I'm floating in truck like a pot. These niggas, they don't deny. You can pay.
All right, we're making a little bracket to bolt to the trans tunnel, just out of some L iron.
You're so freaking precious when you smile.
Oh. Safety first.
Something goes wrong.
Yeah,
I'm dropping the camera and I'm gonna use the fire extinguisher.
Fine. Oh, RIP my new interior if we have to use the fire extinguisher. Oh. It's all tacked up. We got the little mount, the brace for that. I'm gonna weld that up. Pretty good.
You can do whatever you want. That's what I want people to know. Like, you can do whatever you want. I did whatever I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I wanted to do.
Putting the lines in for a nice little rubber grommet.
Because I like making music and I like hearing my.
We're onto the car, and there are our hydro lines. The Miata, it's super easy to put an inline hydro setup because you have this little junction block over here. Where is it? Ah, there it is. So you just tap into that. Really easy, nice and simple. The lines run down along the power plant frame, around on the harness, and then right now they're just hanging. We don't have the correct fittings to put them into the block right there, so we will get those. For now, this is where they will stay. What are those? I looked up what's the best drill bit to use for an M8 bolt. I went 2 sizes higher, and it still doesn't go through. What? This is all good. Let's put it in the car. Fits so perfectly too.
Music to my ears. So as long, oh yeah, no, it's perfect. Ooh.
That looks so good. I think that's good.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it doesn't like wiggle too much, flippity floppity.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty sturdy. I don't know how to use a hydro. Oh hell yeah. So I'm really digging where the hydro is set up. The only problem is that my elbow can hit these lines. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna flip this master cylinder upside down. I believe since it's a pass-through reservoir, you can do this. I can't wait till this thing works. Just doing some.
That's all right.
That's all good. I lost the screw for the center console thing, so that's missing, but this is super awesome. Miata interiors are tiny. So the fact that everything just fits so perfectly, like you can't see it. Oh yeah, seat, hydro, normal e-brake, shifter, all within the space of less than a foot. Yeet. That's so awesome. I'm so excited. This is gonna be so sick. And yeah, I mean, steering wheel, even when I get a lower offset steering wheel, it's gonna be good. I really love the look of this thing. It's aluminum and black. But what I'm gonna go ahead and do now is lift the car up. We're going to disconnect the stock brake lines and attempt to figure out what fittings I need. The good sign is that the hydro lines and the stock hard lines, they're actually the same pitch and thread pattern. They're both M10x1. So all we need is a female connector, because we've got 2 male lines and we need like a female connector to connect it. I'll order that off Amazon, get it here tomorrow, install it, and then bleed the brakes and then do some skids. So with that, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. We installed the hydro by making a bracket, bolting it in, putting the lines in, running the lines. Once I get good at driving and rallycross events, it'll be useful for that too. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, give it a like. If you didn't, give it a dislike. Tell me why. I will say that I'm really happy with myself. I'm proud of myself, because like a year ago, I would not dream of being able to make a mount to mount something in a car. Like now that I can actually weld and build stuff out of metal, it's so nice. And if you look back 2 years prior to that, I used to glue wires together with hot glue. So we've come a long way. I'm really happy with that. But yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I totally appreciate it. Tell me what you think about the hydro. Huge thanks again to Sikky for sponsoring this video. I'll see you guys next time, so peace out and goodbye. Oh look, they got some nice fresh coffee. An infinite source of coffee. You think I should drink this, Pasha? Yeah, that's probably not good to drink.